Hey, yo, this is a new episode of the All Time Podcast. Listen to these guys, they're awesome.
If you pressed play, that means you are in tune with what we do at the All Time Podcast. That means you care about hip hop. That means you care about the two men that you see on this screen, because we are the All Time Podcast. If you haven't liked and subscribed, let me stop using my hands every episode and just press the goddamn button, like it, subscribe, and then you'll get everything every time we drop. I am Mr. All Time, and the person next to me is Mr. Dean Malenko himself, the man who wanted to get together tonight and do an episode. Right,
most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. Now you're right. Most definitely. We needed to talk about this one.
So we're getting right into it. Do you want to add anything else? Have you been well? Are you okay? Are you good?
Yeah, I've been well. And you?
Yeah, a lot going on in the world of Steven All Time. But hey, it is what it is.
When you know what happened to me funny? What happened to me fucking funny?
What?
As a 32-year-old man, okay? Last Sunday, for the first, I don't remember the last time it happened to me. I went to one of my friends and I was day drinking a lot because it was the World Cup finals. So I was day drinking without my glasses. It was sunshine outside. So when I went back on inside of the house, I wanted to go downstairs to the basement. Dude, I flew down the stairs.
Julian.
Yeah, that was me, man.
That's
I can't
hilarious.
believe a grown man. I went down.
How much
went
did you
down
drink?
hard. Not much, but it was daytime, so I just went through it.
Did you know who was on the last episode?
Derek, yeah.
Derek.
Well, it's CM Punk.
Shaved head.
Shaved head CM Punk. Yeah.
He says hi. Maybe he'll be here for another episode eventually.
Maybe I'll see him again once.
Special episode. We're dropping. So much albums have come out. So much music has come out. We need to get together. We need to review. But this one is one that came out of left field for me. I wasn't expecting it. I knew that he was going to drop an album, but I wasn't expecting it this quickly. Maybe that's just me. But we are talking about the new Rome Streetz Socket to My Pocket. Now, when I looked at the cover, I didn't know what to think. Usually, if you listen to Rome Streetz, if you've been a Rome Streetz fan for the last 5 years, like me and Malenko, the covers don't usually look like this, right?
Yeah, no, it's usually always super cold,
dark,
more. This looks like a Larry June cover.
Yeah, because of the yellow. It looks like a Larry June cover. Not only does it look like a Larry June cover, it looks like a cover where you're like, is Rome Streetz going to change his style? Are we going to get a different Rome Streetz? Like, this looks like also a 90s cover, right?
Well, yeah, like a
90s hip-hop cover, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say even the 80s. You're right on the 80s. So, look. It's Rome Streetz. We listen to Rome Streetz. The cover could look basic, just like a white cover. Like it could look like the System of a Down cover for Steal This Album, and we would still press play.
Yeah, Trainspotting is one of the best cover ever. He's so sick. You remember that?
Yeah, Trainspotting was a great cover, but my favorite cover is Noise Candy.
Noise Candy, yeah, with the razor.
3.
Yeah.
And also Head Crack and also Razor's Edge.
Yeah.
But we'll get into those conversations a bit later. So Rome Streetz, Socket to My Pocket. I'm going to do this differently tonight, and then we'll follow your lead, Malenko. I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to say that when I press play and I went through the album and I finished the album, I did something I don't usually do. I felt overwhelmed because I went in not expecting anything.
Okay.
I felt overwhelmed. And I don't mean I felt overwhelmed in a bad way. I felt overwhelmed in a way of, this is a lot to indulge. I need to press play right away. And I need to go listen to it again. And on the second listen to, I felt the same way, that I went back and I did it a third time. And I listened to this album 3 times back to back. That Gangrene's album that came out didn't even hit my rotation that day till about 3 to 5 listens in of this record. To the point that when I put on the Gangrene, I wanted to go back to this record. And
shit.
And it was a big day of music. We also had Boundaries that came out. You know, there's other albums that come out as well, that, you know, the D Stallone that came out. And I just wanted to keep going back to this album because it was very interesting. And then I went through the album looking at the production.
Mm-hmm.
And there's these are big name producers on here.
Yeah,
we're gonna get through them, but we got Pete Rock.
Mm-hmm.
We have Havoc.
Mm-hmm.
We have Ninth Wonder.
Yep.
Who was your favorite producer?
Yep.
We have Alchemist. We have Denny LaFleur. We have V-Don. So we have Conductor Williams.
I mean, you have pretty much all you have all the top producers.
We have all the top producers here. And another thing to me is, when I see so many producers, I always kind of get turned off, because I don't know how the flow of the album is going to go. I don't know how the mixing is going to go. I don't know any of that stuff. I get worried, right? Because when you get one producer, one artist, I feel like the mixing, the mastering, it sounds a lot better than when there's so many different producers, so many different people touch the body of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read a lot more on it, and Future Wave actually mastered the album.
Mm-hmm.
So the album kind of started to make a lot more sense to me. The one thing that sticks out to me on this project, Malenko, and then we'll get into the tracks and we'll get into your mindset.
Yep.
Is things flowed on here. The songs bled into one another. The 1, 2, 15 felt
15 song.
That's something too. 15 songs. They flowed into one another. It made sense. It felt like it was one producer. And then I keep listening to it. And we're gonna get into we're gonna get into the songs. We're gonna get into what we think about it. Malenko, how do you feel on your first listen?
On the first listen, on first listen, okay, I did not like the intro. The first song, I didn't like it. Didn't like the intro at all. Then I didn't think much of it on first listen. On second, on third, on fourth, I liked the album more and more and more, and then at the end, it got me thinking. At the end. I mean, me too. I had the same realization as you. Is 15 songs. How long is it run, this album?
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
We don't get lengthy albums from Rome Streetz. Like, we get like over 30 minutes for sure, but this is 43 minutes.
This is 15 songs, 43 minutes. And I mean, this might be his best album. I truly think this might be his best album.
Okay. All right. That's big. That's a big statement.
It's huge. I mean, there's so much to unpack on this. There's so much. It goes pretty much everywhere. you get the most mainstream cuts that you ever heard of him
From him,
from him by far.
100%. Yeah, we'll get into them.
And you get something that you never heard before from Rome Streetz.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really surprised. But for a 50 song, 43 minute, he did way better than a lot of rappers doing in this moment. And I was actually surprised. I didn't think he had it in him. For some reason, I didn't expect him to go that successfully, like to go this successful with me, for me.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're listening to the record, you're like, we've never heard Rome Streetz touch a beat like this, but he feels like he's having fun with it. He feels like he's in a different bag, like he's on a different level.
Yeah, because he had everything at this level of this career right now.
Yeah,
he had the cosigns, he had the big names attached. You know, he did the mixtapes, he did the featured album with another artist. He got the one rapper, one producer albums. He did pretty much everything underground rappers have been doing. So for me, if I was Kiss the Ring, I thought was his big coming out party, but it wasn't. I really think this is the one.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I think this is the one that's gonna maybe somewhere someday some rap fans gonna talk to me about Rome Streetz and not me talking about Rome Streetz to someone.
And you know what? And I would love it. And this is his most accessible body of work.
Yes.
Because if you listen to Rome Streetz from the beginning and you go through that musical journey, like the dude had some incredible projects. He has some, I would even say, underground classics to this point.
Yeah. I think he had so much of that. The thing that probably surprised me going to this album for me is on the late years, we've been having so much of the promise of he's the next one. And he's the like golden child of this hip hop underground stuff, that most of the album was always maybe a little bit underwhelming. Like Trainspotting was pretty okay, but like Eighth Garden with Derringer was a bit underwhelming. Noise Candy 3 was a bit underwhelming for me, at least. Wasn't Built in a Day was a bit, Kiss the Ring was one of the big ones, but Coup de Grace with Ransom. So he had the spotlight on him, and I feel like he never really got that moment. And I think this is the one.
Look, I can't disagree with you. And when we say that this is the one with other people who don't know Rome Streetz, that kind of think that the older stuff might be a bit too intense, too difficult for them to get into. This is that album for them, right? This is that album that you could play on Hot 97 late at night. This is that album that you have some radio friendly, but not, when I mean radio friendly, I don't mean mainstream. I don't mean pop albums. It's more accessible records, more accessible songs.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, but then even if you still look at the track list, Malenko, let's be honest with each other. You ain't gonna play Marathon or Race on the radio.
No.
Right? You're not going to play 22. You're not going to play Belt to Ass. But you know what? At night, you might play 95 mega on shrooms.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You might, like you will play High Speed,
High Speed for sure.
Right?
High Speed for sure.
So if somebody is going to be like, oh, who the hell is this guy at Rome Streetz? This is the album where you're going to go backwards, right? You're going to go backwards and you're going to be like, oh, Rome Streetz has 10 plus albums. Oh God. Okay. I gotta go listen to his other stuff. And you're going to discover Rome Streetz, and you're gonna be like, oh, wow, okay, this guy was making music like this. But there is still that effect on this album. Look, let me say to you like this: you know, when somebody goes too much left, that it doesn't work. He didn't go too much left.
No,
He
no.
tried different things, and it sounds great. And he still didn't lose his touch.
No.
He did not lose his sound. He just literally played with different style of beats. Now let's get into it. How do you want to do this? You want to go through every single track?
Yeah, let's go track by track. I think for the first one, Yellow Brick Road is the one song that I don't like.
Produced by Grey Matter.
Yeah, I don't think the beat is particularly it's really noisy, it's very quick. It's very a lot of sound just hitting you at once. It's a little loop.
There's a beat switch though, also.
Yeah, and I feel like Rome Streetz is always behind the wave. I don't think he's surfing it that well. Like for first song is really a lot of exposure. It's just a lot of sounds, one shot, and I didn't get into the record at all with the first song.
I get what you're saying because I feel the same way. It's not my favorite song. I don't dislike it. I feel like we're so used to the intro where it's a noise, a sound bite, and then the guy starts rapping, right? We're used to that. That's what underground hip hop is, right? As to where here, it's like you hear a bit of an intro, the beat starts, and it starts right away, and there's a lot being thrown at you in one. And I feel like if a song like this wasn't mastered correctly, wasn't mixed correctly, it wouldn't sound as crisp as it does. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite at all for me. I like the beat switch though. I love the beat switch. Then the second part, it gets you a little bit more calmer, and it's not much some brouhaha. Yeah, the first beat is just I'm not a fan of. But then when he switched to Son of a Gun, the switch, and that's the one thing about this album. The switches and the in between songs is almost perfect for all of them. The transitions are really good. The sequencing is really, really good.
Yep. The mixing and mastering is everything when you are working with different producers. And Son of a Gun is produced by Humalenko, Mr. Pete Rock himself.
What a beat. And I honestly, as I'm going to go back to it, I just listening to it for fun. That's my intro. You know, I feel like you hear him clearer. You get just a better feel about how the album's going to sound. Fits better with the cover. Yeah, for me, it is an intro. That's the intro. That's the real intro for me.
And I'm happy that we didn't get it doesn't sound like a Pete Rock beat. Remember Don't Smoke Rock with Smoke DZA?
Yeah.
Remember that it was dusty, grimy. It had that Pete Rock, but it wasn't too Pete Rock. This is what this song sounds like to me. And Rome Streetz flowed perfectly on this.
Yeah. I mean, he's in pocket. And again, lyrically, Rome Streetz there's nothing to contest to. He always gonna have like those smart lines, really nice flow. Sometimes he uses lines that I heard before, you know, but or that I'm expecting. But other than that, no, there's a lot of things that the guy is perfect. Like with the words,
the wordplay is exquisite. He's sharp. He knows how to, ride the beat. Like you said before, ride the wave. He knows how to do it. And you know what? The last couple of projects of him, I felt like as good as the projects were, to me it was getting redundant. Just the flow on the beat, those very like dusty type of drumless beats that I was kind of getting like, okay, yeah, we've heard this. What else are we gonna get? and he showed improved on songs like Son of a Gun. And then we get into 95 Mega on Shrooms, featuring Styles P, produced by Denny LaFleur.
Yeah, and that again, like I love his flow on that, and but it the for me Styles P. I mean, when I heard his voice on the track, dude, I was so happy. I was like, that was perfect, right?
Oh man, look, and the beat is very nostalgic 90s.
Like, I mean, it's just the dark ass fucking drums with like the chords, the just the chord in the back, and just the little drums on there.
You hear them. There's pop to them. There's bass to them. You hear those. It's not like it's so lost.
No, it's dusty. It's still the real dusty.
And look, Styles P on there flowed amazingly. It's the best feature on the album almost.
It is.
It's the best feature on the album. You know, Styles P the last couple of years always, to me, I love hearing Styles P, but he always gave us the same thing. Styles P always starts off his verse with the song title, right? This one, he didn't do that. He just stayed in pocket. He would give a little pause to it and then come back in. Like,
yeah,
he flowed exquisitely on here, and they both sound amazing together because Rome,
his friend cop 10 of them, and then he's like, and my friend cop 10 of them. Like, you know, he's a gentleman, gangster and gentleman, you know.
And Rome has always been that guy that sounds like the 90s, sounds like the 2000s, that boom bap New York style hip hop, and they fit perfectly. He showed improved on this. Song number 2, produced by Conductor Williams, Belt to Ass, Malenko, is my favorite song on the goddamn album.
Oh, yeah?
It's my favorite song on the album. I love how there's a beat switch 10 seconds in to the song, and then you hear the drop, the name drop.
Conductor, yeah. And the beat switch is sick, because the first beat was really, really, it was really slow, dark, somber, like a dark jazz song. Yeah. And then when it hit it almost has like the Drake, the fucking Drake used a lot of those.
Yeah, he does.
That little snare,
don't forget, Conductor also produced for Drake, but that's a different conversation for a different day. Yeah. But yeah, Belt to Ass, man. And I love how Rome Streetz feels like this is his first project on this song, because he seems so hungry, like he needs to attract a different crowd. Like, if you play this to somebody who loves old school hip hop, 90s hip hop, who's never got into anything from the 2000s, nor the 2010s, and nor of the underground of today, this album, the person would be like, what? Like, give me more.
The storytelling.
Amazing
storytelling on this. Again, it gets the attention, and I think, like, at the moment of the album, to put a song, a storytelling song on here with that beat, it was a great. Again, the sequencing on this, I feel like it's great. It's great. It gives you it keeps you interested again on listening on the song.
Yeah. Song. So right now we're from Son of a Gun. Let's forget the Yellow Brick Road. Even though I don't dislike it, I still enjoy it. Let's go from Son of a Gun, 95 Mega on Shrooms, Belt to Ass, into 22, produced by Havoc, into song 6, Prada in the Polaroid, produced by Hey Cam, into number 7, and you're going to see what I'm getting at, into number 7, Cocaine Cold Train, produced by Denny LaFleur, into Marathon or Race, again produced by Denny LaFleur, featuring West Side Gun. Those songs are near perfect songs. And you said it, the sequencing into one another. is just, it feels like it's produced by the same person.
Yeah, I enjoy 22. 22 is sick. 22 is really sick. The beat uh, is not like a super production. Like Avok sometimes love to do those super big production type, but this is pretty quiet. It's not too bad.
There's still drums.
Good drums, and I wish Prodigy was alive for this one. Honestly,
Yeah.
Prodigy on this would have sounded amazing. I love Avok production. I love Avok producing more than rapping.
Oh, 100%. I don't want to.
And this late years, like by far.
Somebody might kill me for saying this, but I don't need to hear Havoc rap. No offense. I just
Yeah.
I need to hear it. To me, his production speaks volumes over his rapping. And I think I said that when we reviewed the Mobb Deep record.
Prada in the Polaroid. That one to me is not my favorite.
I loved it.
Yeah, I mean it makes me think too much of like that's like I feel like I heard that beat from Griselda a million times already.
You have Lloyd Banks as the featuring on here.
Yeah, and Lloyd Banks, you know already, is not my cup of tea.
Well, first of all, his voice sounds. That's if there's one thing about the record and the mixing or the mastering, whatever you want to call it, I just find his voice for some reasons. I don't know if it's just the way he raps or the microphone he's using, but it sounds super crusty, super distorted.
Smoky. It's super smoky. You don't hear him much. Yeah, it's not my favorite. Just the beat when it gives me like too much of. I feel like I heard that fucking sample somewhere.
Oh, there is samples on here that you've heard that have been used elsewhere. I can guarantee you 100%.
Because that piano, I feel like I heard it 100 times already, like Conway or you know, one of Griselda. I'll probably already rap on one of those.
But this is where we could say that he didn't steer too far away, and he still kept it to his authentic roots.
Yeah, and he brought Lloyd Banks. That Lloyd Banks again, for me personally, I never have a reaction on a Lloyd Banks first.
Look, the biggest reaction I ever got from a Lloyd Banks featuring was Bullet Club on Conway's record, and I thought that was amazing. To me, I'm always expecting that. So every time I hear Lloyd Banks, it's just like, yeah, it's hit or miss for me.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, he's still coming out with albums, man. The Crazy. Course of the, we reviewed the course of the Inevitable in 2021, I think. That was probably one of the toughest albums I had to listen. That and Halloween Havoc.
They're long. He basically does 3 verses a song, and the albums are an hour and 15 minutes. But I like hearing him with guys like Rome Streetz. I like hearing him with guys like Conway, Ransom. I like hearing that stuff. I find he fits well. I just think he needs a better microphone, but that's just besides the point. Cocaine Coltrane, Love.
That was the single of the album, so it was out for a couple. And honestly, if for a single, nothing really sounds like this in the album. Other than that, this is not the feel of the album at all.
No.
Enjoyable song. Yeah, it's a highlight. Like you really one of the highlights of the album. I feel like it's a classic Rome Streetz.
It's in pocket Rome Streetz. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. The next song.
Suck it to my pocket.
The next song, Marathon or Race.
Yo. When I heard that, I knew West Side Gun was coming without knowing West Side Gun was on it.
And this reminds me This reminds me of when me and Malenko used to listen to West Side Gun. I feel like an old man and a gatekeeper talking like this. When me and Malenko just first met, and we would listen to West Side Gun or a Conway or a Benny, and that beat would come on, and we would think it's the greatest beat, greatest song ever.
Well, I mean, like, listen, the song started. I listened to the Rome Street, and I was like, yeah, one of West Side's for sure is gonna be in it.
And it's 2 minutes. It's
It's
not even a
2 minutes.
long song.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, West Side Gun sat there and did it in 5. Did it probably 2 takes, and that's it. That's the song. I mean, it's a classic. The big boomy fucking bass, um,
Grimy.
grimy ass weird trumpets, and
That's the sound that people do. That's the sound. That sound right there is the classic 2016 till now of what people love the underground for, and what so many different people try to recreate or imitate.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's. I mean, you don't get more like "Fly God is Awesome God" type of song than this. Like, this is "Fly God is an Awesome God" as well. This could have been in that album. It's like, it's exactly it. No.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. And when I was talking about which featuring is my favorite, it was either this featuring or the Styles P. If hearing West Side Gun like that to me is always, it's always memorable. It's always
I'm
like,
always. Me too. I was like, wow, like a West Side Gun verse, like we haven't gotten a West Side Gun verse in like 5 years. It's exactly what he would do.
yeah.
So he did it. Yeah.
And it still gets us to this day. Next track, Dreamcatcher. Not a lot to say about this. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love, but I mean, his flow on
Yeah.
this is sick. He switched up his flow. I love this one. I really like how he rap on this one. This one too. I like the high cymbals, super like angelic voices in the back, like super cinematic a bit. But
And we don't get that a lot from Rome Streetz, right? Like, I feel like I haven't heard him on a beat like this before. I could be wrong, but I feel like I never heard this style. But the best part is his flow.
yeah, and you get 2 cuts in a row that I feel like they're very different. So time and place. So you get Dreamcatcher and time and place. I feel like those 2 cuts are something that he wouldn't do usually.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're very accessible for people that just got into him.
Yeah.
Time and place with IDK. I did not expect. I did not catch the IDK feature.
Me neither. I thought it was
At
Joey
first
Badass.
listen. Yeah, I did not get Joey Badass. Joey Badass couldn't hold in this.
Pause.
He couldn't stand on this, bro. He couldn't.
I know you hate Joey Badass, and
I don't hate, but it's Joey Badass, man. Fuck.
But the like this beat. This is a Afro beat, and you'd never expect to hear Rome Streetz on here. And I think I was listening to an interview with him and Peter Rosenborg, where he said that he got that beat and he just had fun with that beat.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it is. Now, if I'm feeling in a good mood, if I'm feeling a vibe, this is a song that comes on. This is a song that I'm keeping on. It's a feel good track. There's no darkness to it. It's fun. Again, his flow, right? Time and place has that flow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't hear Rome Streetz cut up the bars that way. You don't hear him rap that quickly.
No. And he like good hooks. Like, they're not too catchy, but at least he got hooks on there, and like I mean, that song really surprised me. I didn't expect him to do stuff like that.
I wonder what other people felt about this song coming up from listening to Rome Streetz for a long time or big fans of Rome Streetz. Hearing this, I wonder what they would like, what they thought of it on first listen. I wonder if they liked it or they skipped it or they said, "Hey, what the hell is going on?" But I'm cool with this. I'm enjoying this, and it's an Afro beat, right?
Yeah.
Let's get into the Ninth Wonder produced track, High Speed. I want you to take this one away since Ninth Wonder is your favorite producer.
Fucking
ever.
sick fucking production. And just like Rome Streetz, again, hopping on that. He set the tone right away with the Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud in my truck. You know, I mean,
Classic.
it's a classic line. Put it right into it. Smile on my face. There we go. Let's go to this. I mean, Nine Wonder, man. I wish it could be on anything. So
Ninth Wonder is. I didn't even think it was Ninth Wonder till I saw the production. It to me. It didn't sound like a Ninth Wonder beat.
no, it didn't sound like a Nine Wonder beat. No, but it's super well done. The layers, the cuts on here, the way the beat varies into that little those jumpy chords. The like it flans out after like. Oh man, I just love it. And again, the lyrics on here for nice lines all over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nice lines all over from Rome Streetz.
Shoot Your Trophies, produced by Alchemist, song 12. What more can you say? He's a lyrical beast on here.
This is the let's rap on this shit. Yeah.
He killed this Alchemist beat. Is this the first time Rome Streetz has worked with Alchemist, or did they work together on Kiss the Ring? I can't find anything else with Rome Streetz and Alchemist unless Alchemist produced a track and he has Rome Streetz as a featuring. Besides the new Gangrene stuff
that's a good question. I have no idea.
If anybody knows, put them in the comments. But yeah, again, it doesn't seem like an Alchemist type of beat.
No,
I wouldn't think it's Alchemist. I would think it's another. I actually thought that this was produced by Derringer.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like that. Yeah, it's true.
So
it's true.
It even sounds like a future wave type of beat.
Yeah.
But again, classic in pocket. Rome Streetz just being able to lyrically being able to showcase that on the record, coming off of 2-3 songs where it's really a different bag, different pocket, different area of that we're not used to.
Yeah. And then you get I Don't Know.
Can I go?
Yeah, vas-y.
Because I sent you this song. I sent you this song.
Oh, it's true. Yes,
I sent you this song and I said, kill me. And the reason why I said kill me is because I absolutely love this song. This is classic 90s infused R&B hip hop. At one point when this song came on, I looked at my phone and I said, "Oh fuck, I'm listening to the same album." Before Rome Streetz could even jump in and start rapping. I don't know these hoes that they know me. I thought Method Man was gonna come out. Why isn't Mary J. Blige on this?
It's really like Soul of the Mischief type of song. This is the cover. This song is the cover.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the cover, this is exactly the vibe they was going for it. This is probably the inspiration for the cover art. This song over here, that's what he had in mind. God bless him that he didn't do like a whole album with this type of shit, because I wouldn't not take it. One cut is enough. The singing, I'm not sure. It's bad, but it's bad with a purpose.
But the song, do you like the song? It being the only song that sounds like this on the album.
I mean, we never done something like this, so I like the song. The singing gets me fucking. The singing is so bad, but at the same time, it's funny. But yeah, I like the song though. It's not a bad song.
When people compare him to a Big L, because a lot of people compare him to Big L, I compare him to Method Man with a song like this. This is something that Method Man would do, right?
Yeah, yeah. People like to compare him to Big L.
Yeah,
I just don't see it, but I mean,
yeah, I don't see it either. I get it, but I don't see it. Maybe it's because of the way they rap and how lyrically inclined they are and how really lyrically sharp that they are. But I don't see it. If I can compare it to something, I can compare it to a Method Man. You know what I mean? When Method Man was like at that like Judgment Day style Method Man.
Yeah, but Method Man had way more melodies than Rome Streetz. Rome Streetz never have melodies like that.
No, but
just on this song.
This song, he showcases his melodies. And I like that. And again, he didn't give us too much of something. He gave us exactly the amount that we wanted. And I love numbers. I love number 13. I love I Don't Know. And it's produced by Carbine NYC. I have absolutely no idea who that is, but you did an amazing job with this.
I compare him more to a Corn Mega than to actually Big L.
Yeah. But you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong.
I mean, Big L is very tough to beat.
You can't beat Big L. Big L was a different human, was a different beast when it was like, yeah, you can't really compare.
Like a DMX, you're never gonna see a DMX type of rapper.
Jamais. Never.
Never.
Tailor Made Waves, produced by V-Don, featuring Ox Omni.
Oof. That fucking beat is probably one of my favorite beats on here.
Incredible. It comes off I Don't Know, and it gets you into the darkest mode of the album. And then Ox Omni comes onto the track and raps like he's. You want to talk about DMX? Remember when DMX used to come onto a song? You got that grimy darkness to it.
Yeah.
Ox Omni is exactly like that. He came on, his voice is deep, like he smoked 90 packs of cigarettes. Was amazing. I love this track. Love.
And the transition to Tailor Made Wave to the last song, Elevate, perfect.
Yeah.
And that's a nice finisher.
And Elevate is it's not grimy. It's you get that sample has been used already. Sovereign, the producer on here, that sample has been used already. It's a perfect way to end an album. You get that sample, that repetitive sample throughout the song. It's not a long track, and it's just a great way to end off the album. We gotta find what that production is like. What that.
But great way to finish. Great way to finish the album. I think that beat is a great finisher, and is a great tone to finish it.
Yeah,
better than how it started for me.
Yeah, it's actually 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and he has a chorus on here. He's amazing. And I loved the lyrical content that he gives to us. It's like he never wants to be so. He doesn't want to brag that much, and he gives us just a good amount of bragging, being better than others, but he still stays on the ground. He knows he's good. Like, he knows he's good, that he doesn't need to say that he's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All right, final thoughts.
I think I said my final thoughts at the beginning, but I expecting this album. I wasn't expecting much. I don't know why. I didn't expect much, and again, he surprised me. He did something that's really, I think, better than he ever did, and he tried something that it's another level. I think this is really another level of an album that he just did. This is for me, I think it's gonna be his breakout. He's gonna get his name out here, and he probably gonna have the next cut a little bit more mainstream from here on out. But I think he can do it. I think he can do it. The only thing missing on here was really like a R&B type of feature.
Oh, featuring, yeah. Yeah.
R&B, because I would like maybe on I don't know, he should have brought like a singer for it, but
Yeah. But it
no,
fits so well. It was because I don't know had that R&B infused production influence, but he did the singing, so he kind of kept it his way, right?
did he do a rollout for this album or something?
No, but it's his first album on Mass Appeal.
Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how. I haven't seen no promotion of this or anything, but I think it should be rolling somewhere.
Would you buy the CD?
I would probably buy the CD.
Yeah, it's on Mass Appeal.
Yeah, I would probably buy the CD.
You could buy it.
It's
out.
It's something that like yeah, I feel like this is another level. I feel like this is him reaching one step further.
So your score?
I think this is a clear 8. 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the exact same thing.
8 out of 10 too?
I was gonna give it an 8 out of 10. There is songs on here that are a 9 or a 9.5. The song, look, there's a song on here that I literally could play back to back to back to back and never get bored of it. And that's Belt to Ass.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. That's my favorite song on the record.
Okay, yeah.
100%. And I'm going with an 8. And I think with time, this might even go to an 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'll revisit it down the line for sure. But I think this is going to be an 8 for me right now. Malenko.
Yes.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. You want to hear the top 5 all-time Rome Streetz albums?
In order from 5 to 1. Malenko's list, my list, 5 to 1. What we think are the best Rome Streetz albums. We're only going to give you 5. If you're just starting to listen to Rome Streetz, take our list and do some research. This is actually a very, very difficult list.
Yes, I struggle too. Yeah, it was difficult for me, but I went with what I listened the most actually, and what impacted me the most, and what I think is the best songs are situated in. You ready?
Number 5 to 1.
Okay, we go one number each.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go.
So my number 5, I discovered him in this year's maybe a little bit earlier, but Noise Candy 3. Noise Candy 3, I liked it better than the 4. The cover, everything on it. I mean, this is when Rome Streetz just started, and he got songs with Mooch on here. He got song with Planet Asia on here.
Al Divino
on some songs. Yeah, I mean, I love this album when it came out. Noise Candy 3, The Overdose.
I'm gonna go with number 5. The same thing as Malenko. Noise Candy 3.
Wow.
The Overdose. Shouts out to Mick. I have this album in the physical. It took me. When did this album come out? 2019. It took me 5 fucking years of pure pain, depression, and anger to never be able to own this record. Thanks to Mick, I appreciate you. I could finally die in peace. Man, Rich Porter or Pookie? Come on. You were listening to that in 2019 and you're like, what?
Well, yeah.
Foot on your neck forever. 96 Naughty Windbreaker shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Hard
that's
on
one of
Ice
his
Pack
best songs.
featuring Move. I used to play that repeatedly.
All the time. You fucking love that.
Number 4, Malenko, go.
Number 4 for me, Contraband. Contraband. I mean, Buckets with Danielson. Right?
That actually, I remember hearing that for the first time and being like, fuck, I know Danielson. He was on Pressure Cooker with Future Wave. It's because of that song that I actually went back and got more into Danielson. 2020, man.
Yeah, Contraband and Eyes on Fire is probably one of my favorite songs of his. Dude, when you go back and you listen to Contraband compared to like a Socket to Me, okay, the production, the weight of the weight of the songs and all that, you see the level, man. It's crazy. It's so like the sonics of them is so thin. It's so like some songs you hear them good, sometimes no, sometimes, and then like Socket to Me is everything is the mixing is like 10. And you go back to Contraband, it's so good, but the mixing on this is so like underground. It's so crazy. Yeah. Number 4, Contraband.
Man, I hate my life when I do these lists. Number 4 is going to be, man. We have 3 more after this. Number 4 is going to be Noise Candy 5.
Noise Candy 5?
I love Noise Candy 5. Love Noise Candy 5.
I'm surprised.
I really do love. I even have the poster in my room right there.
I'm real surprised of that one.
I think it's a very underrated record from him. And now I hate my life for the next 3. Go.
This 3 is really difficult. 3 for me is Rome Streetz wasn't built in a day.
Mm-hmm.
P's and Q's with Method Man. All production with Big Ghost and Swab. Lukey is on it. Yeah. I mean, Dope Stamps. I mean, the P's and Q's is when Method Man did that. I couldn't believe it.
Remember, I called you screaming.
I couldn't believe it.
We were screaming.
Yeah.
I love that record, man. Oh, wasn't built in a day has.
We own that. We own that.
The antidote with Plex Diamonds.
Yep. Oof. Yeah. Number 3, solid.
I hate my life. Number 3 is going to be Kiss the Ring.
Kiss the Ring 3. Okay.
Number 3. I love Kiss the Ring. I just Kiss the Ring. Oh man, blow for blow with Stove God Cooks. Non-factor West Side Gun. There's 17 songs, 50 minutes. Soldier Boy featuring Conway the Machine.
Yep.
Ugly Balenciagas is on here. Hard on, like Big Step Up.
Daddy Yankee is on? No.
Who?
Daddy Yankee, the song?
No, it's not on here.
No.
But Big Step Up, just the way the album comes on. It's one of like, what an amazing way to start an album. Yeah, Kiss the Ring. And now the next 2, I like. Look, I'm gonna say this before we get Coupe de Grace and with Ransom and Genesis 127 with Uncle John.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting them part of this list because my list would be totally different.
Okay.
No, an album with another rapper, you're not gonna get put on the list. I'm sorry because it would just make everything too difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, Malenko.
Number 2. I personally, when this shit came out, I loved it. I loved this when it came out. It's so dark. I don't think most people would put them on top 5, but Death and the Magician is one of my favorite of his. Better than Train Spotting, better than Alton Gardens Hold Up, better than Manhunt, Noise Candy 5. Yeah. Death and the Magician is my number 2. It's so dark. And that represented so much of Rome Streetz for me back then. That was the guy that would make an album like that. Praise Over Packages is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's so dark. Yeah, there was nothing that sounded like that back then. Zigzag Zig
No.
with product, the knowledge of product, the pirate, Stone Cold Soul. Oh my god, yeah, no. It's and Riggs, Horn and Hollow, but yo, Stone Cold Soul is one of the best. Yeah, no, definitely one of my favorites. Is number 2.
Number 2 for me is going to be the album that I bought online from somebody in Japan. That it actually came here on a boat, and I waited 3 months for me to receive it. This and number 1 go back and forth when I listen to them. Yes, I'm cheating as per the usual because I lie, I cheat, and I steal. Is going to be Head Crack, Rome Streetz, and Future Wave.
Yeah.
That's the album to me that stamped, first of all, Future Wave's production and Rome Streetz lyricism. When I heard that record for the first time, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the actual fuck? How does this exist? And that's kind of like there's staples into what got me into a lot of these artists, and that's one of the staples. If we want to say, hey, I need underground music from the last 10 years, give me albums. Head Crack is in that list. Number 1, Malenko.
Number 1 for me is Kiss the Ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you were gonna say "Suck It to My Pocket."
And it's not included. It's too recently
Yeah.
the recency bias. I think with time it's gonna go number 1. But Kiss the Ring for me at that moment was the coming out party for him. And yeah, you mentioned it, Bet. You have some Blow for Blow with Stovall Cooks and Benny the Butcher, Armed and Dangerous with Armani Caesar. I mean, it's Griselda heavy. So for me, it was right in the chords. That was something that I like. Non-factor with West Side Gun. You know, he has a Soulja Boy with Conway. It's really Griselda heavy. You hear West Side Gun
Influence
and direction on this all over the place. So for sure, that's something that I'm gonna get more listened to. But Kiss the Ring for me is still one of his best projects.
You ready for my number 1?
Yes, go ahead.
My number 1, Malenko. DJ Muggs and Rome Streetz. Death and the Musician.
I did not expect that as your first. I did not expect that after for first pick. I did not expect that. I'm pretty happy actually.
I listen to that album yearly, numerous times a year. I think every single person in the world should listen to that record at least 3, 4, 5 times. It's near perfect. It's a 9.5 on 10 for me. How these two got to work together, at how excited I was and how interested and how much I loved Rome Streetz at the time, and how DJ Muggs was producing for these underground guys that not a lot of people heard about, to me was like a match made in heaven. Like it was like the perfect marriage. And how Rome Streetz annihilates those beats. I don't understand how I didn't buy the album 25,000 times. It's
I can't believe they never did a sequence.
Je ne veux pas. I don't want it. Don't do it.
I
don't want to hear it.
They're just the dusted edition that came out.
Yeah, and I didn't even listen to it, but because I just love this record. I just love this record. There's like nothing bad about it. I have to look for something bad about it. Do you know what I mean? They did music videos for this. They did everything for it. If you say, Steven, let's go see a Rome Streetz concert, I'm praying that he plays every single song from here. You said it, Malenko. Riggs. Oof.
Ace of Swords.
Oh.
I love the dusted edition because it's like Rome is like a DJ Muggs type of chopped and screwed. But
shooting at the dance hall?
No, I mean the album is I think it's very underrated. Very underrated. Even for DJ Muggs from those years, 2021 is probably one of his best projects with Cartagena. If we're talking about what's his name is DJ Muggs' best records? Since those years, yeah. Since the 2020, I think this might be the one.
This one, Cartagena, and the album with Riggs, Gold.
Yeah, and the one, the Rockstar one is one of the fucking...
You're terrible. On that note, that is our top 5 Rome Street albums.
Tell us what is yours in the comments, por favor.
Give us 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 3 to 1, whatever. Just give us your top 5.
Yeah, you can do 3, 4, 1, 2. Give me a 7th album if you want in there.
And that concludes our Rome Streetz Socket to My Pocket episode. Before we get up out of here, I want to give a shout out to Matt Martinez, a fan of the pod. He does his own playlists on Apple Music and Spotify Music. Just search up Matt Martinez. Every Friday, he puts out a new playlist with all the new albums that come out. Every Friday. If you don't know what to listen to, if you don't know what came out, go check out these playlists. The full albums are there. He does playlists every Friday. It's amazing. If I forget something, I'm going to go check it out. All the music is there. Matt Martinez, we appreciate you. If you have not liked and subscribed, like and subscribe. Hurry the hell up. You don't get episodes like this. You don't get reviews like that. You don't get top 5s like that. Malenko showed up.
You don't get reviews like this with a guy rocking a vintage Alouette Mike Pringle jersey. What the fuck are you doing, dog?
You don't get the Who's Your Pappy, Eddie Guerrero, Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio t-shirt from the Wrestling Tees. You don't get that stuff.
You don't get that type of shit elsewhere. So I don't know what you guys doing. Thank you. We reached 200.
203.
203. You see, all those 203 people faster than you that's not subscribed. 200.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your sister, your brother, your dog. Tell Kevin Nash,
your cousin.
The All Time Pod is here, giving you nothing but the best in music, reviews, and interviews. Stay tuned for the next interview. It's coming closer than you think. We're out. Peace.